Pistons fans, what's going on? It's your boy King, man. The Pistons absolutely annihilate the Pelicans tonight. After a OKC game like that, you had to expect them to have to take the full force of all the Pistons' anger, man. That team came out ready to play tonight. They put their foots on the necks, and they kept going. They kept going, man. Did not let them get back up. The closest they got back with was within 20 points. So, and Cade didn't have to come in at the end of the game. That's what you want to see against these level type teams, right? Our concern is a little bit different, and that's concerning the playoffs. And this was a perfect example of the type of difference that we see when Cade's going up against a star guard on the opposite end. So with that said, let's talk Pistons.
Hey, King paying for gas.
All right, so Pistons absolutely annihilate the Pelicans, man. I mean, you know, it's not like we had some big scoring night from individual guys, right? Cade had 24. Nice pedestrian night to him. He didn't have to get in the game at the end, of course, but you know, tonight was Fontecchio's night. We need more Fontecchio nights, right? Fontecchio was perfect from three tonight. I believe he was 6 or 7 from the field tonight, but Fontecchio had it going, you know, and that's the thing with this Pistons team. It can come from anywhere, from any player. You know, any one of these guys could have a night, man, that's just going to flip the game over on his head. You've seen battles down there with Stu and Zion. Zion got a dunk on Stu, but Stu turned around and blocked Zion. So, you know, that's what you want to see down there in the paint, especially somebody to the caliber of Zion Williamson, who's not easy to stop for anybody, but Stu is up for the challenge, you know, unlike a lot of bigs in this league. And he's resilient, and he's hard-headed, and I love it, you know. So, but yeah, pretty simple game, pretty simple victory, and you expected a full head of steam for this game. You know, I still haven't ran into anything in detail about, you know, after that OKC game as far as between the Pistons organization and the league. It was talked about on media. Obviously, it was absolutely disgusting. Shannon Sharp he spoke on it. You know, Shannon already had picked Bickerstaff to be his coach of the year, and I can second that. But Shannon spoke on it, man, and he kept it 100. You know, it was, I mean, at the end of the day, it's like, come on, man. Like, at some point, something's got to happen. You know what I'm saying? Something's got to happen, and you just seen that all over media. Even some coaches spoke on it, like Tyronn Lue. It's just unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. And, you know, again, it's the reason why I went back to that previous video I created about, you know, Cade being disrespected, because my concern for the playoffs. You know, we're going to be playing a lot of premier guards in the playoffs, some teams with stars on them. And that type of officiating just can't happen going into the playoffs. So laying the brickwork right now is what you see a coach in Bickerstaff doing when he has that type of press conference that he had, which is, I mean, to me, just pushed him over the top, you know, as a coach for me, man. I don't want anybody else coaching this team but Bickerstaff, you know what I'm saying? And it put him at a level with that man up there on my wall, Dan Campbell. Obviously, the Pistons, not only them turning the season around in one season and him creating this culture in one season, the fact that their coach rides for them like no other. You know what I'm saying? He rides for them like no other. And to see that type of emotion, to see him pounding the table at the press conference, man, and full of anger and rage after a game like that, as a player, that has to make you want to run through a wall, so Bickerstaff is definitely my coach of the year. I don't think it's any Pistons fan that would disagree. But to have a coach like that to have your back is huge. It's big time, and it's going to make you play a lot better. And you've seen the results tonight. Like, it was no nonsense. So the playoffs is going to be interesting, man. The seeding, obviously, it keeps flipping around, right? Some nights we get lucky. Some nights it's just a bunch of crap, right? Indiana keep winning games when we need them to lose games, and it's just the same old. It's just back and forth, flipping, right? My biggest thing is, I'm to the point now, I really don't even mind who we play in the playoffs. That's where you obviously we all have a preferred team that we would like to pick, but I don't even care. I just want a fair shake against these squads. I think in the playoffs, the energy, the urgency, everything for the Detroit Pistons will elevate. Those guys they have some solid veterans that's going to have them prepared and ready to go. We seen a couple of weeks back with Tobias Harris getting everybody on the team suits and getting them prepared for the playoffs. I think the Detroit Pistons are going to be a problem to whoever we play in the playoffs. Out of those, 3 teams that we play back and forth with. So I don't know, man. Just I just think the Pistons are just gonna get somebody a problem. And a lot of people feel that way, especially around the league. So I can't wait to the playoffs. And I know you can't either. So whether we play the Knicks, whether we play the Bucks, whether we play Indiana, whoever it is, get ready. Get ready. Get your fan base ready, because it's gonna be war. It's not only gonna be between the Pistons and that team. I think these fan bases on social media, especially Twitter, it's gonna be a war. It's gonna be an all-out war. So yeah, that's pretty much it for tonight, man. Like I said, just a solid, simple, straight to the point victory. And we totally expected that. We expect the Pistons to go for the rest of this season and, try to take care of business and get themselves in position for the playoffs. But the officiating is something that we'll continue to watch. We will continue to watch the officiating because it has to get better. It has to. So leave it in the comment section. Let me know what you guys thought about tonight's game. And how you feel about Coach Bickerstaff? Is he your coach of the year? Is he your coach of the year candidate? Did that make you feel any different the way he reacted in that post game? Leave all of that in the comment section. I'm looking forward to read your feedback. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.